So for those of you who are wondering what was behind the silos, let's have a little look. So these are the concrete four-storey silos that we are in the process of demolishing. Just need to watch the holes because there's a few holes through the floor. So here you had 4 individual silos to the top, and then 4 stories all the way down to an outlet at the bottom, which is just currently full of rubble. Just so the guys are obviously demolishing these walls, and then they're knocking that down into the bottom. So this floor here up to the window level, so all the walls come down to just the top of the underside of the window, and then this becomes a parapet. So imagine that wall gone, you've got a half-height parapet here, same here. This wall here completely goes, and then all this becomes open terrace, and all these columns come out, and then all these beams come out. In fact, all this floor up here comes out. Say hello, Donna.
Looking good.
So pretty much the same. Up here it's about 80-90 mil thick concrete. Gets a bit thicker as you go down, but obviously lots of reinforcement. I think we calculated when these silos were full, there was probably about 200 tonne of grain they could store. And these pieces of rebar were in fact the access ladder. But yeah, not something I want to do, so going all the way down there just to inspect the silo. Yeah, so we'll just go down. So going from what will be the terrace floor, going down into what will become the master bedroom. So here, slightly different layout. We've kept that wall and put a door in here because this area here, so from here along here, we are really currently standing in the bathroom. If you can imagine it, through here will become the walk-in wardrobe. So large space. Obviously we're missing a pretty important floor which should go in here. So the plan here is that we'll put some steel RSJs across when we take the wall out. So there'll be a steel RSJ there, and then there'll be a shelf angle here, and then what we're going to do is run some beam and block, so the beams will go this way, and then we'll infill that with block. So we'll have a floor at this level. On this door we're going to cut another door, single door here, so that's how you'll access the area from the bedroom, which is the other side of the wall. So that's the reinforced concrete that we're having to deal with. And then here you will come through, again the floor will be put in place, this wall will completely be removed. At the rear section here we're going to do 2 French double doors, one here, one the other side of the wall, just to bring some light and through here, and the other side of that will be where the bed is going. We're keeping this wall primarily because our original plan was to try and get rid of all these columns and beams, but it's a lot of structure to try and support off a couple of RSJs, and to be honest it was just too much work and too difficult engineering. You need a massive RSJ to go in here to not only carry this structure but also to carry all of this as well, or you would need to take this down and then put a lighter timber structure up there. So we've decided just to keep that. We can actually work around this. This will become really the headboard, the end of the bed if you like, and then the bed will sit in here pointing that way.
It's keeping some character as well, isn't it? It's keeping a lot of character of the mill itself actually still intact, so that's always good.
And then just back across. So we're getting lower down. But lots of reinforced concrete. I think when we spoke to the old owner, the previous miller, he did say that the budget for this, whatever it was, the final cost was 3 times that of the original plan. So you can, you know, it's not hard to see why when you start looking at these walls and thicknesses and the like. So again, here there's going to be a single window, and again another set of doors through here on the rear wall. And we'll just make our way down to the ground floor. All these stairs that we're using at the moment will be removed, and we'll just end up with a main feature staircase in the centre of the main mill. So we're now down at the ground floor level. These walls, previously we were going to put the swimming pool here, but we've changed that plan. By popular demand, we're going to put the pool on the sous-sol. So what was marked here as to half height to be removed, we're going to remove the full walls here. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth wall in the corner to be removed.
And the far end wall.
Yeah, and the far end wall. So this will open up this space. Just watching our feet as we, if I disappear and the camera's still rolling, then
Have a good laugh.
yeah, have a good laugh at our expense. Yeah, so here again the wall does get thicker. It's about 140mm thick. I think obviously because we're lower down in the structure and there would have been more weight, you know, forcing these walls, trying to push these walls out. So there's a rubble at the bottom, and then that's kind of 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth story. So if you can imagine some entertaining space here, some bedrooms above, and then a terrace above that as well. And then all this area comes out, the walls come out here as well. We open all this up, and that just becomes a room off the living space, which is going to be through this door. So lots more to do, but we're well on the way. It's a slow process, but the guys are, you know, pretty well through it. They've got it mastered now in terms of the technique. So a couple of more weeks and we should see the back of certainly all these walls, and they can start looking at the roof structure on the fourth floor, which needs to come down completely. So a little update, the silos exposed. Thanks for watching. Catch you very, very soon.